Hi, good afternoon, everyone. First, we'll take one question. We'll try to do it together. Take some minutes, try to write the answer to this question. Then we'll continue with what we were doing in the last class. Okay, so question. This is IAS from IAS, okay? Two 2022. Try to solve this better. This is a 10-mark question. Do as much practice as you can, okay? From different sources, different past year paper, whether IAS economic optional, IES, DEPR, जहां पे भी eco के subjective questions दिखते हैं, try to practice all of them. So you're given price is equal to 100 minus 2Q. You're given marginal cost as 10 and Q as Q1 plus Q2, right? It says, suppose firm 1 is market leader and firm 2 is follower. Firm 1 decides its output first. Find, sorry, this is a 20-mark question, my bad. Huh? Find equilibrium output, price, and profit of both the firms. Give it a try, better. Take 5 minutes, try to do this question yourself. Of both the firms. So, from the wording, this should strike that it is a Stackelberg model. And from this, it should strike that we need to follow backward induction. We need to follow backward induction, right? Now think about it. So you should write certain things down. It's a 20-mark question. How will you start the solution? Since firm 2 is follower, following backward induction, we must solve for profit maximization of firm 2 first. Right. So now you have told the examiner that you know that you have to first solve for the profit maximization of firm 2 because this is a sequential game. And in sequential game, you do backward induction. So that much has been informed by you to the examiner. Now you write down the profit maximizing, profit function of firm 2. So it is price into quantity of firm 2 minus cost of firm 2. Right? So what is the price given to us as? The price function is 100 minus 2 capital Q into Q2 And what is the cost function given to us as? Marginal cost is 10. So small c into Q2. Now I can go ahead and write this as, instead of capital Q, I can write it as Q1 plus Q2 into Q2 minus 10 into Q2. And I can just open this up. 100 Q2 minus 2 Q1 Q2 minus 2 Q2 square minus 10 Q2. But this will be 100 Q2 minus 10 Q2. That means 90 Q2 minus 2 Q1 Q2 minus 2 Q2 square. This will be profit function of firm 2. First order condition. You differentiate this with respect to Q2 and equate it to 0. तो क्या आ जाएगा? 90 minus 2 Q1. Q2 का differentiation है 1 minus 4 Q2 equal to 0. So you will get 90 minus 2 Q1 minus 4 Q2 equal to 0. From here you will get beta Q2 is equal to 90 minus 2 Q1 by 4. And you can also say that this is the best response function. Try to tell examiner as much as you know. Function of firm 2. So you can always mention that this is best response of firm 2 as a function of Q1. Right? This is nothing but best response of firm 2 as a function of Q1. Right? This is best response function. Now, the profit equation of firm 1. Now you write the profit equation of firm 1 beta. It is price into quantity minus cost function of firm 1. So price will be 100 minus 2 capital Q into Q1 minus small c into Q1. Okay. 100 minus 2. So instead of Q1, I can, capital Q, I can write Q1 plus Q2 into Q1 minus C Q1. This will give me 100 Q1 minus 2 Q1 square minus 2 Q1 Q2 minus, so C is 10 Q1. This will be 90 Q1 minus 2 Q1 square minus 2 Q1 Q2. Note that till this point is symmetric to the equation that you had written of firm 2. 90 Q2 minus 2 Q1 Q2 minus 2 Q2 square. Q1 की जगह Q2 और Q2 की जगह Q1 हुआ है. You notice this. Till this point it is symmetric. Okay. Now, since firm 1 is leader, he can think of the action of firm 2 once he declares the quantity he would sell. Thus, firm 1 puts the best response of firm 2 in his profit function. In his profit function, right? I hope this is making sense. So we are going ahead and we are substituting beta. Firm 1, क्योंकि वो सबसे पहले act कर रहा है, he knows exactly how firm 2 will react, in accordance with what he has already done. So what firm 1 is now going to go ahead and do is, he's going to substitute the best response function of firm 2 here, right? So what will you go ahead and what will you get? You'll get 90 Q1 minus 2Q1 square minus 2Q1. And instead of Q2, he knows the best response function. So it is 90 minus 2Q1 by 4. So just plug this here. 90 minus 2Q1 by 4. Right, this is the profit function of firm 1. Sorry. Right. Now notice that the profit function of firm 1 is entirely in terms of Q1. So I can just, open this further. 90 Q1 minus 2 Q1 square minus 180 Q1 by 4 plus 4 Q1 square by 4. So I'll get 90 Q1 minus 2 Q1 square minus 45 Q1 plus Q1 square. So this will be 45 Q1 minus Q1 square. So you have got the profit function of firm 1, and this profit function of firm 1 is completely in terms of Q1. Now, maximizing the profit of firm 1. I hope this is making sense to you. This is how you have to go ahead and you have to write, huh? एक proper symmetry में देखो. It's a 20-mark question. The moment I know it's a 20-mark question, I have to make sure that I tell the examiner each and everything. I tell the examiner that I know well how to go ahead and solve this. In fact, you can also go ahead and you can also plot the reaction functions. हाँ, स्टैकलबर्ग मॉडल में जो रिएक्शन फंक्शंस का प्लॉटिंग होता है, आप वो भी कर सकते हैं, जैसे हमने कूर्नो और स्टैकलबर्ग में देखा है. इफ यू लुक इनटू माय वीडियो लेक्चर्स, यू वुड सी ना कि हमने एक ऐसा बनाया है जहाँ पे रिएक्शन फंक्शंस मीट एंड प्रॉफिट कहाँ पे मैक्सिमम होता है, राइट? एंड वी हैव द मैक्सिमम प्रॉफिट बीइंग अटेन्ड देयर, प्रॉफिट फंक्शन को हम निकाल देते हैं. So if required, if you want, you can also draw that. That will fetch you an additional mark ki haan, this person knows anything and everything about this question, right? So maximizing the profit, and what do you get, beta? Del pi 1 by del q1 equal to 0. Just do this now. Try to do this question yourself. Find out the equilibrium output, prices, and profit of the two firm. Just give it a try. Take a minute, try to do this. What do you think will be the answer?